Bumpers in plastic? Today we're adding some serious beef to my FMS FCX18. With these aluminum front and rear bumpers from Injora, the rig is getting built to be trail ready and bulletproof, and these are a big step in that direction. Stick around, we're doing a full install, a weight comparison, and we will hit the trails to see how they perform. Right out of the box, these things feel solid. Machine aluminum, clean finish, and they got a real weight to them, way more confidence inspiring than the stock plastic. They also come with hardware to install them. And I love that Injora made the mount directly to the frame instead of the body like the stock ones. More on that in a second. Using a scale, we will do a weight comparison. The stock bumpers weigh 13 grams and the aluminum ones with the hardware is weighing 38 grams, so 25 grams more, and the weight is in the middle of the CG, so it will not make the car more top heavy. Installing them is pretty straightforward. You take the 1.5mm hex, remove the screws for the body on both sides. Like so on the back, and do the same thing on the front. And then remove the screws inside the C channel. Then you just remove. And then you take the new one, install it like that. Then you take the hardware. I will use the black ones for the looks. And then we will do the same for the front. 2 screws on each side. I will show you the difference now between the stock ones, the mounting of the front bumper, how it should be from the factory, because then you don't have the problem that the tabs snap off. As you see here, I can show it. It should be 2 tabs here, and then the bumper connects to those tabs, but obviously they are not there anymore. And the new aluminum one is mounted to the frame, but you don't have any tabs. It mounts directly to the bracket that connects to the frame, so this will be a lot more durable than the stock one. So just install it like that. I will use the black screws again, and as I said, this will be a big durability boost for the vehicle when you're doing trail and rock climbing, and it's a very easy install like that. And then you just install the the 4 screws, 2 in the rear and 2 in the front, and then you have done the install. So I will do that and then I will come back. And there you have it, all done. Fitment is spot on, and they even have recovery points and scale detail that looks awesome on the LC80 body. One thing is that the rear bumper is more tucked in than the stock one. The stock one protrudes a bit more. So perhaps the approach angle will be a few degrees better. The front one, it also is more tucked in than the original one, but the original one protects the body more. Since it's a hard body, it scuffs. But you can say that's patina, so perhaps that's a good thing in some cases. But the aluminum front bumper is a bit more neat than the stock one, and also more tucked in. And this will protect the body on the corners a lot more than the stock one in the long run. I think the aluminum ones give the rig a much more tougher look. They fit the LC80 styling really well and give it a serious overland vibe that I'm going for with this build. And I'm really happy. And now we will do some trail footage and testing, and then we will come back to finish up and make the final thoughts. And now we'll try to climb the other way. And as I said, the car is more trail oriented, but it's quite capable on the rocks as well, because you have the low gear. I'm running the stock tires now, but if we had some more crawler, or what should I say, more rocky crawler oriented tires, it perhaps should perform a bit better. But with the flex here and in the front, you can't really go so much bigger than the 56mm tires we have here. I have some swamp claws that I will try later to see if we get any better grip. Now we will try some more trail oriented driving. to see if we can get up the hill here. And here on the trails, it's really beneficial to have the second gear, so you can power through the stuff. When you lose the grip, you can switch to the high gear and just hammer it to try to get up. And if I can position me here, perhaps we can get up. Yeah. So the FCX18 is a really fun platform when you can crawl on low gear and just hammer it with the high gear. And I have installed the portal covers, so with those you really get a more stable car, because the car is not so prone to topple over. So you can do some more high-speed maneuvering without it to topple over. And also the crawler side of the car also gets better with the portal covers. Yeah, the car looks really good with the front bumper and also with the rear bumper. And the car performs really good with those. But here you can see, if you would have some bigger tires, you should get some clearance issue. And with the low gear here, you really get good control over the speed and the maneuverability of the car. If you have perhaps a axial SCX24, the speed handling is much better on the FCX18, I think. I have a SCX24 deadbolt, and the speed handling on that one comparing to this is it's a continent between them. And as you can see, the bumpers perform really good. They are not really getting hung up, and you get a good looking vehicle, both front and rear. And since they are made from aluminum, the durability is really good. So thank you for watching, and if you want to see more RC content, tune back and like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment of what you want to see next. And I see you in the next video. Bye.